Have you ever wondered what it's like to spend a day in Africa's most chaotic city?
Me too.
It's 11 a.m. on a Monday, and we're going to explore the chaoticness that is Kampala, Uganda, together.
Let's kick the video off where today actually started. Shalom. My name is No Limit Eddie. I'm a 25-year-old American who has been traveling the world full-time for the last 4 years straight, and I've documented every moment of that here on this YouTube channel. If that's interesting to you, drop a like on today's video. I've traveled to so many countries, I now have a system that I follow whenever I first land. The first thing I always like to do is get a SIM card. Now, getting a SIM card in Uganda is ultra important for one reason. They have this like nationwide payment system called mobile money. I go really into detail about it on page 7 of my ultimate African relocation guide, but in essence, it makes your life so much easier.
So in Uganda, you have two main choices for phone service. You have MTN and you have Airtel. In South Africa, I went with MTN.
But in Uganda, you always want to go with Airtel. Since I was in Uganda like 4 months ago, I already have a SIM card that's in my phone from the last trip, and that SIM card is still working, so I don't actually need to go and pick one up. But in case this is your first time coming, you definitely want to pick up an Airtel SIM. Now, if you're wondering how to know which carrier to go with in each country, I go really in detail on that on page 17 of my relocation guide, but in short, the answer is research. By the way, the relocation guide will be the first link in this video description.
Okay, now on to rule number 2. I always like to go straight to my accommodation.
I have on this gigantic backpack, a fanny pack, and then I hit myself in the face,
and then 2 huge luggages.
So I can't really do too much exploring with all this extra weight on me, and even if I do, I definitely look like a tourist, and you never want to look like a tourist, especially if you are a tourist. Now, the country of Uganda only has one international airport, and that airport is located in Entebbe. But the capital of Uganda, or the city where everybody wants to go to, where all the action is Kampala, and that's over 1 hour away from Entebbe. Now, in most countries, they just have a shuttle to take you from the airport to the main city.
They don't have that option, so you have to take a private car.
All right, so yeah, this is the car that I'm taking today, guys. Just make YouTube videos, and that's how I get paid to do what I want to do.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
So you should visit some zoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna visit everything. I'm gonna do everything. I want to see the pygmy people. I want to do. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm happy to do what I do for work.
I can enjoy your job.
Yeah, I love my job. Yeah, everywhere I go, I eat the local foods. Everywhere. Tanzania, and people were scamming me every time they would hear me speak. Scam. Take more money.
Even they can eat you.
Yes. So when I come to Uganda, everyone's welcoming, everyone's loving.
Yes.
So I said, okay. Yeah. So I said, okay. You know what? I like this place. Let me keep coming back. All right, guys, so I actually made it here now to my humble abode, the place I'm gonna be staying while I'm here in Uganda. So normally I tend to do Airbnbs, but since I plan on staying in Uganda for quite a while this time around, I actually rented an unfurnished apartment. So let me go ahead and show you guys around. Okay, so this right here is the living room, and you're probably like, how is there furniture in here? I'll explain that in just a second. But this right here is the living room right here. Nothing too wild. Then here you got the kitchen. Let me walk y'all in. Got the water heater on, about to take me a shower. Like I literally haven't even walked around the house myself with my own eyes yet. So like you guys are pretty much seeing it first take. Water heater. Now here's the bedroom. So I started to literally like take some stuff off my suitcase. Like I threw my blanket here, I threw my sheet here. But before I started hanging up my clothes and stuff, I'm like, you know what? Let me film this. Let me document this really quick so they can see the house tour. I'm gonna do a lot of fit checks in this mirror. How did I rent this unfurnished apartment? How did I get the little furniture that I have in so far without actually being in the country? That is where Sheena, probably put a picture somewhere on the screen, comes into play. So shout out to you, Sheena, for helping me out. Yeah, guys, like one of the biggest things that I'm an advocate for is like date people who are actually useful to you, right? I think sometimes, you know, we may just date people that we like or XYZ, but they're people that are actually useful. Because if they're not useful, then they're useless. And I don't want to be useless to anyone I'm around, and I don't want anyone useless around me. But yeah, what I want to tell you guys is this right here. Life as an expat. When you're an expat, you really don't want to gain or hold on to too many possessions, because it makes life quite difficult. So people like to admire the fact that, like, oh, you're in this country, then you're in that country, then you're in this country, like where you're at now. Though that is a cool way to live, it's a cool feature of the life that I live, but there's also cons, right? And one of those cons is you cannot really get too attached. You cannot have too many material possessions, because you're never going to be with them. You're here, you're there. And so to make an investment, let's say for example into a car, why would I have a car when I'm only in the country for a month, and then I'm gone, then in 2 months and I'm gone? So there's something you just don't own anymore, right? And so that's one of the things that I like to mention and like to tell you guys both the pros and the cons of living this like expat, digital nomad, traveling lifestyle.
In order to deal with the chaos that is Uganda, you need to follow rule number 3, which is to get some food to eat. So right now I'm outside of my favorite restaurant out here called Oak Cafe. We're gonna go get some food. So I might end up ordering like a pizza. We randomly got a visit from Sheena, so she'll probably be in today's video a little bit today as well, since she's here. Gotta make content, so she gotta be a part of it. Okay, so we just placed the order right now for the food. Since you're with me, we're gonna be in the vlog. Shout out to Sheena09.
I'm not supposed to be in that vlog, Eddie. Am I?
This is what I deal with behind the camera, guys. Now I know that her elbow is ashy, but I tell her every time, put on more lotion. But she always insists on using a pea-sized drop. So maybe this will inspire her to put more lotion on. But like I told you guys earlier in today's video, Sheena is one of the most helpful people that I know. So shout out to her.
So you just have to record that again so that I'm now a peaceful person.
No. You're going to be your true self.
No, I'm not. You know I'm tired, so let's just...
So, let's call this Sheena's been exposed.
I have nothing to say. I'm just hungry.
Okay, she's just hungry. She also makes these bracelets and stuff like that. So if you guys are in Uganda and you want some bracelets made by Sheena09 herself, follow her TikTok, which will be linked in the description. We're now sitting outside. She wants me to photograph her. But yeah, like this, I really like this spot. Like it's kind of like an upscale, kind of cool little vibe. You see the dirt roads on the outside, which we were just filming. And so far, I've had no problems filming today in Uganda, so that's a good sign.
So they're going to bring us our lunch. I guess that's how we got it. So I'm not really mean. I just I just don't know how to act to the camera, but I'm not mean. So I've been seeing the comments of you guys saying I'm mean, but I'm not mean.
We brought the food out now. We got the PIZZA, we got some chips, aka fries. I seem like we got bell peppers, zucchinis. I've never seen zucchinis on a pizza. Onions.
What?
The pizza already has sauce on it.
No, but I can't eat without tomato sauce. I like the sauce more than the pizza.
In a supermarket, and that is because rule number 4 is to explore your area. Now the thing is, I've actually lived in this area the second time I came to Uganda, so I'm quite familiar with it already, but I did want to share that rule with you guys here, explore your local area. So I actually want to pick up a few things for the apartment that you guys saw was in the other clips were pretty bare, so yeah, we're going to grab a couple of items. Yeah, we're going to pick up some cleaning supplies from here. They also have brooms and stuff, but I can get that from a local store that's more nearer to me. I see napkins right here. I just want to get some napkins so that I can use cleaning spray and basically be able to like clean my house up a bit to the way that I like it clean. You feel me? Yeah, 4,500 right here. You can grab that. Hold on, stay right there. I'm about the hoop. Dang.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Grab it. Shout out to Sheena, guys. She puts up on my nonsense.
You're buying me a sponge?
You don't want a sponge? Yeah, get like 2 of them. Got some sponges.
Where are those ones that we use?
What?
That I used to shower with a sponge.
Oh, so they call loofahs a sponge, guys. So she's saying she want a loofah. but I don't think they're gonna have it at this store here. This right here is dishwashing paste. Our car getting filled up, you feel me? What's the last thing that I need? So I got toilet paper just right now. This soap is good. So I had a little list on my phone. So the last thing that I wanted was cleaning spray, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that. Well, they have it, but it's expensive here. Talking about she can't dance, even though I see her dance all the time on yacht. Guys, comment below. Tell Sheena she looks nice in her white dress. She'll be very happy. So we should be good to go now. I think we got everything that we really needed. We could maybe get some drinks, but we kind of don't need that. Yeah, I think we're good. We got water at the house. I just need cleaning spray, guys. I need cleaning spray.
Okay, so it's actually the next day. Let me go ahead and give you guys a real quick fit check. We got this blue shirt right here. This shirt was $3 and it's 100% Egyptian cotton, so I had to pick it up. Then right here, you just got on these little shorts. The reason why this is my outfit for the day is because, let me just show you. I had this arrive today. So this right here is what you can see. Canal box. All right, so this is like my Wi-Fi router, and so pretty much I got into contact with them early this morning, like 8 this morning. I went ahead, paid the money, got the box delivered. Now the box is delivered, and I had to have technicians come out to set it all up and run the wires and do all that kind of stuff. Literally every single penny that I've made, every dollar that I have made for the last 4 years has come from my phone, my laptop, and internet connection. So internet to me is like crucial, it's vital. So I got to go ahead and get that set up. In fact, for those of you guys who pick up my relocation guide, I have like a special offer for you, so where you can learn like how to make money from me as well. Like, what do I do to make money online? If you're interested, you can learn more about that after you pick up the relocation guide. Yeah, they're meant to come now in the next hour or so, so I'm waiting on that. Crazy thing is, my power has just gone out. Flipping on the lights, nothing is happening. So hopefully it comes back before people come so that we can get the Wi-Fi set up properly. So I believe the port to set up the canal box is right here. So I believe this is what they're gonna come and fixate right there. Listen, I've been waiting for the people. They said they're gonna be here between 1 and 2. Around 1:50 gets here. I said, why they still not here? I put a call through to the company. Then I call the company, like, oh, they're gonna be there between 3 and 4. So I go from 1 to 2 to now 3 and 4. So I'm still here waiting, guys. I don't know if they're gonna come or not. These are some of the things you deal with when you're in Uganda, you know what I mean? But either way, you got to keep it moving, keep it grooving. I've done some good work, done some productive work. I got my little setup, so my little desk set up. I was able to do some work, but yeah, I'm gonna give them another 30 minutes or so. If they're not here, then I just gotta just say screw it. All right, guys, so let me give you guys an update on what happened. So I finally leave the house because I'm like, these people are not coming today, and I'm wasting too much of my day. So I come to the shop. You guys see I'm here now. As I'm in the sink, right there, getting my hair washed, I get a call from an unknown number. It's the installation guy talking about, I'm gonna be there in 40 minutes. So now I'm in a catch-22 because I'm here, but then they about to show up. So that's the rule number 5, guys, when traveling, especially in Africa, is to expect the unexpected. So if you guys come with a set plan, like I gotta do this, chances are you're gonna meet with severe disappointment because things are not consistent here. So yeah, that's the update. I think I'm gonna try to call the security guard and have them open the door for them. I think that's the best bet. But yeah, we'll see right now. We're pretty much done, but now they've showed up at the place and I'm not there. I try to call the security to have him open the door, but he's saying he don't have the key. So I don't know. Even though one of them had the key yesterday, but I guess that guy's not around. So I'm just gonna try to let this get finished, and then once it gets finished, then I'll go down there, and hopefully they haven't left. Things are getting installed and instructed. We now have unlimited Wi-Fi. Shout out to Canal Box here. So you guys see, they're kind of just hanging it up now. That's pretty much the last and final step. So that pretty much encapsulates my first day in Uganda. This is pretty much a typical day, I would say. Eating some food, going through the airport, hoping things will go one way, but then it goes a different way. Such a typical day. So either way, make sure you guys check out another video that I made when I was in Uganda, when I went on a ice cream date. Check it out. It'll be somewhere on the screen. All right, peace.